try it. Don't eat for 21 days and see what happens. You know, my worry as a person, Mr. Ogbeche, coming for this meeting is that he had this almost kind of negative feeling for me. Negative because it had a somewhat sad coloration. It feels like, you know, that meeting when you're not going to see these people again. But I'm consoled to remember that Pink Africa has not shut down. Pink Africa has a location where we can all return to and converge. Just down the road in February, we are going to be working again. It means that we're going to be working before February towards the World Cancer Day. It's a thank you to all of you. You know, there were some people who came and did not do anything, quote and unquote. Thank you for wearing the Research Cancer t-shirt. You did something by wearing that t-shirt. If they took you out of the crowd, the pink would have reduced by one person. So thank you very much for wearing that t-shirt. I want to go back to Wednesday. Everybody who was at Asupo on Wednesday, thank you. Thank you for those who went to pick the children from the schools and return them. One of my biggest fears for Wednesday was, I did not see my child. My child went and did not come back, but over 1 week down the line, we do not have such a report. It has been positive reports all through. Thank you to the doctors. Thank you to the registration team. Yes, the registration team, we had a few people at the team who may have been doing that work for the first time, registering at any point. There was so much confusion. I doff my hat again for Linda and her team because they had to create a second registration. That was after the vaccination. It is the information from there that we have used wholly to generate our data. The information from the first registration point is most confusing. So I want to thank you because that was not part of the plan. But I came up, I want to thank you guys so much that you mitigated that disaster. On Wednesday, there were a couple of instructions I gave to some people. They didn't like it so much. I still won't change it if the situation remained the same. Like, I sent you to go and pick children from school, and you said, should I go now? I said, no, go by midnight. You know? Yeah. They are here, they are saying it, you are listening to me. I won't change it. There were a couple of nurses, we got into a shouting match. If it happens again, we'll still get into that shouting match. But in all of it, I'd like to say, in my place, they say humanity, once you're together, you're like plates in a basket. You cannot pick out one plate from the plates in the basket and not have any sound. So once we come together, we disagree, but what is most important is that eventually we do agree. We are talking about our success story from the 18th and the 21st year because we disagreed at some point, even at your various units. You will find out that you disagreed with the team lead disagreed with you, and all of that and all. But at the end of the day, we're almost at that point where we are seeing this blast of beautiful light. I don't want to apologize, but I want you to, whatever I did, just take me like that, because we still have work to do. If you don't take me like that, and I don't take you like that, at the next time when we have to do bigger work, because it's from glory to glory, yes, we are going to remember that this person will work the other time, he or she behaved like this, I'm leaving this team. By the time you get to the next thing, you say, it is not any better here. This our madam, she will bring her endowment and just put all of us down. So I thank you on behalf of the Pink Africa Foundation for what you did for me. I take an interest, personal interest in it, for what you did for me on Wednesday particularly. Very particular about Wednesday. Thank you so much. You are going to hear us in this continent. Yes. Because I was telling Mr. Ogbeche yesterday that we are pace setters. We did HPV vaccination without knowing that the federal government was rolling in 16 states. We did not know. It was not to get them to look at us, no. We didn't know. So before the federal government, we were. Wow. So when the history of HPV vaccination is being written in Nigeria, if that history is written in truth, there's no how you're going to sweep Pink Africa aside. And I still was telling him yesterday that this has presented a platform for us as a negotiation chip. We can go somewhere and say, okay, we have done it before, we have the competence, we have the integrity to do it, give it to us and we will do it. All of this can be said and be done because of you. Dear nurses, thank you. If you were not there to give those jabs, the vaccines would have just been there. Registration, if you were not there to register, you wouldn't have known who did what, who took the vaccine. Organization, protocol, and all of you, data, and all of that. If you didn't do your work, there are certain things that we will not have the authority to say today. Thank you very much. I look forward as a person to seeing all of you again. I don't have any plans to Jaffa, but if you do, please remember to send me $100 every month. Thank you.